What's up, my dudes? Chili Rose here, and welcome back to Nino Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. We're going to the... How do I get out of here? To the boutique to get my new attire. Let's go, Oliver and Drippy. Alright, gotta follow the mappy. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm going the right way. Right? Yeah. Alright, I'm literally following the map here, looking at it. Let's go, Ollie boy. Trippy sound effects. Doink, doink, doink. The boutique. Hello. Hoo-hoo, there you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear that your clothes are ready. Tidy. Best try them on then, eh, Ollie boy? Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait here, I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
What do you think?
Oh, this
Yeah!
you look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
All right. Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It holds you down to the ground. Thank you very much, man. How much do we owe you? Oh, for those old things, don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor just taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop by and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit or three. We sure do. All right, we have saved a set of traveler's clothes. And now you've got some dapper duds, we can head up to the palace. Tidy! Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kinda nervous. Ooh, we're gonna meet the king! His MEOWJESTY! Alright, where is he? There he is, up there. God, I love the music in this game. Here we go. Wow. Hello, excuse me, pardon me. Guards? Hello, sir, can you let me in, please? Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You are travelers, I take it. You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. Ah, you're after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through. But I'm afraid that's just not possible at the moment. Huh? But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his MEOWJESTY beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his MEOWJESTY will be able to replace this one if he were to lose it. With that aid of his, I was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day. All right. What are we going to do, Mr. Trippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, the moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through town. You think I could have swum all the way into town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look in the few ponds on that, just in case? Couldn't do any harm, can it? Gee, I hope we find that red herring, Mr. Trippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing. All right. Let's go find that fishy. Statue of his MEOWJESTY. Let's go. Okay, not too far. We're here. Look, Ollie boy, see that red herring over by there? I think. I reckon I found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look though, just to make sure it ain't it. Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the fish inspector? Come on, just hop them rickety looking bits of wood, you'll be fine. Oh gee, alright, I guess I'll try. Oh shit. Okay. Hup, 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 hup. Got him. Oh, I see him. Hello. Ah! a lively one, all right. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy. After him. All right, let's go. Let's go find that fishy. For the king. For his MEOWJESTY. What? Where? Oh no. Oh, that ghost kid. Hello. Meow. Cats don't go meow, they go meow. What's in here? Hi. Okay. Oh, hello. Ew. So this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy! That's a red herring if I ever saw one! Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back to see the palace guard, shall we? Yep. That fish is gonna die! It can't breathe! It can't breathe oxygen! You know, got a little of oxygen! Don't you? Good shit! Good shit! Castle guard, I found your fishy, or the king's fishy. You again? I'm afraid we still... It's right there, dude! This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I know that regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere! Well, I'll be! I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into Town Lake. Is that so? I must let the other gods know right away. Ah, if I remember rightly, you, That's right. We need to see the king. Yes, of course. But with him in his current state... What's that? Something up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's rearing had just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you all know too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified. And it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him a boost he needs. In you go. Tidy! We're off to see the king! Come on, naughty boy! Let's go! Cutscene! Cutscene! Hello, your
Pleasure to
MEOWJESTY.
meet you, your MEOWJESTY.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one?
That's right.
Yes, your MEOWJESTY.
And you wish for a prize?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, your MEOWJESTY,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand.
Yep.
Huh? What did you say?
You heard me!
Crikey.
Crikey.
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, your MEOWJESTY. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy?
you have to say
Once you defy him,
Why do you have to
there's
say
no
that?
turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Oh.
No wand, Mr. Droopy.
Looks like it.
Oh no. Lazy king. Bye.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
Yep.
The king is?
Yes.
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all it's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We throw the town for someone else with get up and go plenty, is it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village size after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? It's something of a quandary, are we? Hello? Flippin' Eggman! Don't scare me like that! Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge. Thanks. That's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look to your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they're nearby. Tidy! So we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, innit? Yep. Allow me to tell you a little more about that locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how it reacts in the presence of who possesses one heart. I butchered that. This is how it reacts in the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues and abundance. Damn it. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map to the top right of your screen. Neato! Breaking the fourth wall, are we? It will not serve to tell which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I know it will. Now, sally forth and seek you your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone. And if ever you find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now. Bye. Right then, Wally boy. Let's have a look around for some with a drop of enthusiasm to spare, shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it. Let's go. All right. I see us. Okay. Let's go find some enthusiasm. Purchase. Yo, I see someone who has... The map really shouldn't be giving this away. That makes it way too easy. Should go the right way. Excuse me. Look, Mr. Drippy! The locket! It's glowing! Tidy! Then there's someone around by here with a piece of heart to spare in it. Ah! Hello! You want to be a royal guard, huh? And the only person around by here is him! Hey, look at him, man! He can barely stand still, he's so eager! Jackpot! You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad! I'll bet my lantern on it! Let's go and get it, shall we? Mm-hmm. Hey, kid! How do, saucepan head? Oh, how do, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me, I'm busy! What are you busy doing? Protecting the town from mice, of course! Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace! They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things. And the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down here well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on the enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. We've got loads of the stuff. If we gave some of it to King Tom, the whole town would sort itself out quick shop. Yeah, so we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course! I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Take heart. Whee! Boink! Yeah! Nice! I got some enthusiasm! Awesome! Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, Ollie boy. They don't know what to make of them half the time. So does this mean King Tom's gonna be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, Mud. Your enthusiasm is going to put the spring in everyone's step in it. That's great to hear. Until then, though, I better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. See ya! Back to the king! Sorry I keep looking at the map every so often, but I gotta know where I'm going. Okay, I got something for you. There he is. Pardon me, your MEOWJESTY, but I've got a little something for ya. You again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, your MEOWJESTY. It's just we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it up specially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life strong. I'm not sure that's... Oh, that sound is just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, young MEOWJESTY. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need in it. Give heart. And give him that enthusiasm! You didn't even take the lid off! Ooh, yeah! Whoa!
So, do you think it works?
How do you feel, your MEOWJESTY? Ah! Yep.
What the devil was one up to?
Your MEOWJESTY, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
It's the heart.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your MEOWJESTY, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Uh-huh.
Yes, your MEOWJESTY. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
All right. What would you claim as your prize? Tidy! You know what to ask for, innit, Ollie boy? Oh, sure. We need a magic wand here, MEOWJESTY. Oh, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it. There was a wand prize buried as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, and one would be willing to part with it. But one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Cheapers! Thank you very much, your MEOWJESTY. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed he is, your MEOWJESTY, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast, after all. Really, your MEOWJESTY? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Spring lock? Open doors and chests! And rejuvenate. No! You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, and one that restores things to their former glory, yeah? What did you use to get up with these, Your Majesty? None of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the quartermaster's store downtown that you are to be given permission to shop there. The quartermaster's store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? Are you sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter. The quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand, We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves to one in a short while. Alrighty. Let's go to that store, the camera. Let's head to the store. Ooh. It's kind of creepy. Alright, let's go to I guess it's a pet store. Pets, familiars, what's the difference? Is that it? It is. Hello. It's a big bird. Caw, it's you! His Meowjesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip with your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? Ah, it seems an explanation is in order. Very well then, here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items in your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus? I don't know. It's not complicated, so don't get too into a flap. The best way to learn is to try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. Okay. As soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bud isn't a proper sales number on you, little boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' Eggman, speaking of wands, we need to go and get your wand off the King Tom in it. Forgotten I had. Yeah, he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. All right. Let's get out of here. Where's the door? Where's the door? There it is. Fight braid. And like I did with the Stick of Truth, I'm going to do all the side quests at the end of the game. When I finish the main story. I think you can play after the story. I hope. Who, me? Did you lose the king? God damn it. I think he's a little too enthusiastic. Excuse me. Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You have to help us! Something terrible has happened! Flippin' Neckman, don't tell me old King Storm gone and got his heart broken again! No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order. As far as I know. As far as you know? After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he can give it to you by way of a reward. So determined that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, isn't it? What's all the fuss about? Drippy's floating. His MEOWJESTY has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeepers swear he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, early boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, isn't it? What's that? A spot of investigating, is it? Right door, helmet face. You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're looking for clues. Blue's Clues. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, early boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Alright. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about somewhere I know real well? What do you think, clever clogs? Motorville, innit? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? 2 words. Soulmate. Well, the answer ain't always gonna be over by here, early boy. Huh? What does that mean? You got to remember the whole soulmate thing, innit? What we see here ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates. Okay? Think about it, early boy. Why are you here in our world? To save my mom. Exactly! And your mom is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom back over by there, innit? Well, that's what you told me. And I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your mom. All people. They are? So, exactly! That's clever of you. Someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone in our world is a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them the soulmates over in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, isn't it? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate. That's right. But maybe not the person. Maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend the Cat King. Huh? Well, Shopkeeper's cat and King of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think I... Flippin' Neckman! It's like pulling teeth! Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So, when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, he's a splitting image of Timmy the cat he is. So you mean King Tom is... King Tom and Timmy told your mom... But... Miss Layla's cat? That's clever of you. Better late than never. But... Timmy's just... a cat. Exactly! Just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If 2 people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just gotta keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom's got himself to. So magic's up a gateway and let's over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go see. Okay, gateway. And away we go! Bye! We're here! Miss Layla! Hey, Miss Layla! Oh, Oliver. Seeing you, I just don't know what to say, dear. It's fine, Miss Layla. I'm okay now. You are? Well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you? Actually, there's something you can do for me right now, Miss Layla. You can tell me where Timmy is. Is he here in the store? Well, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy! Timmy! Where's my Timmy Toldrum? He must have run off somewhere, the little rascal. He's probably gone exploring, huh? Oi, Ollie boy! Does this situation remind you of anything? It sure does. Bingo! We're on ourselves a missing cat king once more. We've got ourselves a missing cat king in one world and a missing fat cat in another. I reckon the reason why they'll be the same too. Track down Timmy, and you're sure to find the vital clue that will help solve the mystery. There's sharp of you, and this is your patch, innit? You know, like the back of your head. Hand, God, I'll solve the case of the missing cat in no time. I'm awfully sorry that I couldn't help you, dearie, but you did help. Thanks, Miss Layla. I did? Well, all right then. Goodbye now, dear. Goodbye, Miss Layla. Right, Ollie boy. Let's start out where you know best, shall we? And by your house, I mean. Sure, let's go. Okay, I know this episode is probably really short, but I'm going to leave it here because I am exhausted. I'm probably going to go take a nap and record more. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you weenies next time.